Hi everybody, Last Patriot here. We have a special treat today. I'm coming to you live from beautiful Rocky Mountain National Park. We're at about 10,000 feet right now. Just hiked to Lake Hiawa. It was unbelievable. It was a little bit of a tough hike because it's almost all uphill for about 2 miles. And the trail is icy and snowy almost the entire way. I'm doing this one handheld because there's too much good stuff to see. I can't just strap the camera to a tree. There's too many good views to see. So I'll show you some different stuff. It was definitely a spiritual experience getting to that lake. In the foreground here, let's see. This is Nymph Lake. I don't know if you can see it. This is Bear Lake. And in the background there, that's Bierstadt Lake. And here's the parking lot. You can probably see the cars. So what I want to talk about today, there's a biblical phrase, "Come out of her, my people." And what it means is, well, the way it was originally used, it was meant to get people out of Babylon, because cities are generally evil and you don't want to get caught up in that. And nothing's changed. I don't know when that was written, but nothing's changed since it was written. I grew up in a big city on the East Coast. Some of you may know that from previous videos. And I'm out here actually on a scouting trip. Thinking about moving out to either Colorado or Wyoming. This park is in northern Colorado. It's easily accessible from northern Colorado, really anywhere in Colorado or Wyoming. If anybody that can get out here, I can't recommend it highly enough. It'll be a life-changing experience. Not just this park, also Yellowstone, Grand Teton, all those parks in the Rockies are nice. Anyway, so I'm thinking about moving out here, and where I live right now is not very nice. I moved to the suburbs from the big city, and it didn't really help. It's not much better. And I had lunch today with a view, not exactly like this, but pretty close. A mountain lake surrounded by, I guess it's kind of like an alpine valley with snow-capped mountains on all sides. And I compare that to where I live back east, and there's really no comparison. I'm still huffing and puffing even though I'm hiking downhill. If you ever want to test yourself, hike uphill in the snow at 10,000 feet. So anyway, I've been driving around the Rockies for the last week or so looking for places to live. I may pick southern Colorado. I got a buddy down there. I also have a buddy near Cheyenne, but I think I'm going to go with southern Colorado. And it's not for the marijuana. I do not smoke marijuana. I never have, and I hopefully never will. But the life is just so, I mean, of course the life is so different out here. I mean, you can see stuff like this. It's not just the scenery. It's the whole lifestyle is different. The people, of course, the people are more civilized. They're nicer. But there's just no comparison. You wake up, if I was going to work, I'd wake up, I have to get on the train, squeeze in. It stinks. That part of, like I said, where I live literally stinks. Fight my way into the city, go to some miserable job. Or I could live here, breathe the delicious Rocky Mountain air. Of course, I won't make the kind of money I'm making back home, but, you know, money's really not that important. If you have a lot of kids, of course, it's a different ballgame. I'm a single guy. All I have to do is support myself. It's a little bit different. But I can't really accurately describe how different the life is. It's not just the scenery. It's just being here. There's something spiritual about the Rockies. And back east, man, it's just miserable. That whole part of the country is a disaster. And yeah, I still have family back there. I got friends back there, but I don't know if I want to waste the next however many years of my life until I retire back east doing, like I said, I don't like living there. I don't like my job. You know, I'd rather live out here and make $8 an hour stocking shelves or pushing wagons in the Walmart parking lot. So just seriously consider, come out here on vacation, spend some time in the northern Rockies, Colorado, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana. Just drive around, especially if you've never been out here. You just can't go wrong. It's I mean, you can drive down the highway and see this stuff all day long. All right, so let me get a little bit different view here. Okay. Okay, now that looks like a postcard. If you've never been out here, you might think that's a postcard, but it's real. So move a little bit more. All right, it's real. You can, if you're in good enough shape, you can hike to the top of those mountains. Those are about 12, maybe 14,000 feet, depending which one it is. I mean, just look at that beautiful mountain valley. I mean, I just want to build a little cabin and live up here. Of course, I couldn't. It's too cold during the winter, but just being out here, it does something. It does something to you. I mean, imagine getting to the top of that mountain. And actually, where I had lunch was probably 500 feet higher than where I am now, and it's pretty close. Not exactly at the top, but a lot closer to the top of those mountains than we are now. And like I said, it looks like a postcard, but it's real. And I'm like, man, I can't believe I'm here. Even though I've been out here about 6 or 8 times in my life. And, you know, I mean, what can you say? So just, like I said, just seriously, at least come out here on vacation. Every American, there are a lot of foreign tourists out here. And they come out here. And every American should get out here at least once, see the Rockies, and then, you know, just appreciate what we have. Don't waste your life in a miserable city or someplace that just, you know if you hate it. You know if you hate where you live. You know what I'm talking about. Try to get out here, take a couple of weeks. You can fly nonstop to Denver or Salt Lake City, rent a car or a minivan if you got kids, and just drive around for a week or two. Let me move back up a little bit. All right, bring the kids. You might light a fire in them, and they might want to move out here too. And yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go silent for a while. Just appreciate nature. You can hear some wind down in the valley. I think it's wind or river. So I'm just gonna go silent for a little while and just enjoy nature. Okay, don't wait till it's too late. Come out here and do it. This is the Last Patriot signing off.